Last year, about this time, I made a video about a shed or a garage, something you could build, and made a video. But on that, it didn't have an overhang. So the individual wanted to know how you would build it with a roof overhang. So hopefully this makes sense here. The rafters are just going to be a little bit longer. So I think this was about 16 feet, depending upon how far you want the overhang to go. Here I have about a 2-foot overhang on the front and the back, or on this side, and then a 1-foot overhang on the other side. And to do that, you will extend the rafters out so that you can nail the fascia board to it. And on this side, you will use 2x4s or lookouts, referred to as lookouts. I don't know what they're referred to where you're at. Who knows? In construction, if there's one thing I can say, we got different names for everything. So feel free to leave it in the comment area what the heck these things are referred to in your area. I'm in Southern California, and we refer to these as lookouts. Why? I have no idea. So it's simply going to be 2x4s that are notched into the side rafter, and they'll just nail in from the other side here into this rafter, and just kind of cantilever out to support the barge rafter there, and give you an idea what the notch would look like here. There we go. And the lookouts are usually spaced 32 inches on center. You can space them wherever you want to. Sometimes it might not be a bad idea to space them 4 foot on center so your plywood breaks and you don't have to look at the plywood breaks on this side. Or if you're going to use a starter board or something like that, 1x6, I guess it wouldn't matter. But plywood, if you didn't want to see the breaks, you could simply line the blocks up in the center of the plywood, wherever the plywood was going to break. On top, you would just have a block underneath these, or an outlooker underneath these joints here. And then when you looked underneath, you wouldn't see any lines, but whether that'd be a big deal for you or not would be up to you. Now, for those who have seen enough of my videos, I like to provide options. This would be another one. If you do not want to have a wide fascia board, for example, if we have 2x12 rafters, you might not want to have a 2x14 or a 2x12 piece of fascia board. And if that's the case, all you would need to do would be to rip the rafters down, reshape them so that you can use a 2x8. And in this case, I kind of made this a 2x6 so that this could be a 2x8 on the side here. Hope that makes sense. You would just simply do this on both sides, and then the fascia board would go all the way around the perimeter of the shed or the building, garage, whatever you're doing. So anyway, that is it for this video. I will put a link to the first video at the end here so that you can see what it looked like. And if you haven't watched that video, that will give you an idea how to actually build the shed and choose whether or not you want to put an overhang on it or not.